Yo. Welcome back to another episode of hdsportspod podcast. My name is Dwayne. I'm here with my guys, Smooth and Joe. Chubbs will be here a little bit later. This week, we'll be recapping the week 7 of the NFL, getting into some teams that struggle, some teams that won, talk about the Pats upsetting the Bills, the Steelers beating the Rams, the Eagles finishing off the Dolphins, and getting into some talks about the Seahawks and Justin Herbert. Before we get started, a few housekeeping things. Y'all know where to find us, hdsportspod, everywhere, and on YouTube, House of Light Sports Pod. I want to get right to it, right to the nitty gritty. Joey, we had a discussion today in our group chat, and you said the Seahawks are playing bad football. They're currently 4-2. How do we feel about that?
I mean, just watching the level that they play, what we expected from the Seahawks. And I said this before, the Seahawks are playing under what we expected them to be. And Geno is not the level that we thought that he was last year. The defense, it's there, but it's not there sometimes. And then the running game, yeah, it's there also, but it was Kenneth Walker has some games that he was off. So they're not the Seahawks that we are supposed to be afraid of. And on top of that, the teams that they were supposed to lose to, they lost to them bad. And the teams that they were supposed to beat bad, that they should have. What was the game? Rams? What was that? A blowout game for them, where they blew out the Rams, and then the other games are pretty much they're fighting to win, and that's not what we expect from the Seahawks. So yeah, I think they are. They should be playing better football, and I've said that before.
What were your expectations for the Seahawks before the season started?
My expectations wasn't high, but my expectations for Seahawks wasn't high because I didn't believe in Geno. But everybody's expectations for the Seahawks was high based off the roster, what we were looking at, the defense, what they're added on as their rookie DB, which he is playing well, and then also what Kenneth Walker did last year and what they expected Geno to do this year. So people were expecting them to be good. I didn't. So
I would say their only bad loss is just the Rams, which was a week 2. No, it was week 1. They lost the first game of the season week 1.
Right. They lost it, man. It was another game that
and then they went on a 4-game win streak. And then it recently just lost to the Bengals. And then they won this week.
Okay.
And we said Geno Smith did get hurt in the game as well, coming off an injury. I would say Geno is not playing up to the level that he played last year, but he's not playing at a bad level. I just feel like our expectations were for the Rams to be either the 4th or 5th best team in the NFC, and I think that's right where they're at. So I kind of disagree with you. I wholeheartedly disagree with you.
Well, we can disagree.
Where would you rank the Rams right now in the NFC?
Rams or the Seahawks?
Seahawks in the NFC right now.
In the NFC.
Eagles and 49ers are top 2. So it's between the Cowboys. The Cowboys.
But then going in,
which they beat the Lions.
And this is where we go. They did beat the Lions, but this is where we go with rankings where we also said going in the NFC really have nobody over there. Did we not say that?
But last week when we did our top 5 teams, 3 of those top 5 teams were from the NFC.
But didn't I also say that the Lions are a fluke team? The Lions didn't play anybody for real. And then when they did, what did they look like? So going back to my point, the NFC is kind of weak, but we expected the Seahawks to be better. I mean, yes, they're 4-2. We're looking at the season right now. They're 4-2, but let's wait to the end of the season and see where they're in, because right now, unless they pick, if they continue to play the way they're playing right now, I don't think they're going to end the season very well.
You don't think they're going to end the season very well?
Nope.
So I'm looking at the remaining schedule for them right now. They're going to give me their wins and losses. They play the Browns next.
Loss.
You said L?
Yeah.
Ravens.
Loss.
Commanders.
Loss.
You got them losing to Commanders, Joey. The Commanders put up 7 points on the Giants.
I got them. So that's a division game.
It's not a division game. That
is a division game.
Yeah, the Giants stats on the shit.
That's a division game. Those division games are always going to be different.
The Rams.
They probably lose again to them.
49ers.
Loss.
Seahawks. The Cowboys.
Loss.
49ers.
You said 49ers again?
Mm-hmm.
Loss.
Eagles.
Loss.
Seahawks. Titans.
That's a dub.
Steelers.
The way our defense playing, no, I don't know. It's a toss up for me. I don't know.
Who you picking?
I'll give them a dub.
And the Cardinals.
Dub.
So you got them winning 3 out of their remaining games.
Possibly.
Joe, you're absolutely disgusting.
Hey, you act the first teams you named. You act like those teams were good teams.
Beating the Commanders, Joey.
I think the Commanders could beat them.
They're not losing to the Browns again. The Rams again.
Why not? Cooper Kupp is back.
They're not losing to the Rams again.
Why not?
Because
was playing healthy. They all were there.
Yeah, that was week 1. Yeah. Surprising, but I think now they're ready. I think they're in the thick of it.
So you don't think the Rams is playing better football than week 1?
No, I just watched them play yesterday.
They played a really good defense.
And the Seahawks defense has been getting better every week.
Okay. Is it better than the Steelers?
And their run game has been getting better, and their run game is better than the Steelers' run game.
Is it better than the Steelers?
Their defense, no. But I think their offense is significantly better than ours.
The Rams or the Seahawks?
Seahawks.
The Seahawks, okay. Well, so is the Rams' offense I think it's better than y'all's. Is it not?
Didn't look like it yesterday.
Versus a really good defense. And we also have to think about the matchups, man. Like, I'm gonna stand on it though. I'm gonna stand on it. I don't think Gino's, like I said, I don't think Gino's gonna do what he did last year. I'm standing on. I think the Lions still are flukes. Still think Jared Goff is ass, and I'm standing on it, bro. So
I want to talk about this Lions-Rams game, but I think I want to wait till Chubbs gets here. So I gotta talk to DL, man. Miggity Mac Jones comes in, leads a great drive to lead the Patriots to victory. And me especially, I've been on this whole Belichick needs to get out of here train. I haven't changed my tune. I think the team just heard all that this week. And I also think slowly but surely, and we're going to talk about Justin Herbert too, but Josh Allen, because everybody, we were in a group chat today and people put their top 5s. And it was ridiculous to me that they still have Josh Allen in that top 3. Very, very ridiculous to me thus far this season and what he's been doing over the past 2 seasons. Josh Allen has been a merchant of what he did in the game that he lost. I've never seen someone get more hype in a game that they lost than Josh Allen and haven't lived up to it since. But the Patriots win. Dio, how do you feel about this victory? What were the keys to the victory for you guys? And are you slowly going to start believing in Mac Jones? You're muted, so.
My bad. How I felt about the victory. Never count us out. Told you that. Always say that. As far as the Mac Jones goes, I felt the key was the fact that it was a divisional game. I think that helped. Mac Jones isn't our savior still. I wouldn't say that. I mean, I was watching, ESPN this morning. It was kind of explain. I was listening to their critique about Mac Jones. They were saying how he doesn't have like weapons around him. In a sense, he has a good defense and whatnot, but all the good quarterbacks in the league right now at least have one or two weapons around them, and I can agree with that. But again, I've explained that I feel like Mac Jones is the weapon. In our system, we've always we've had that same quarterback for 20 years. But
he always had weapons.
I'm not gonna say we always had weapons. Let me finish. We've always been able to use our weapon of 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we're struggling. I said this last time.
Can I ask a question? When did Brady not have weapons?
He created those weapons. I was gonna say he created those weapons. And again, he had a good defense throughout his years of victories, his Super Bowl wins. If you want to be quite frank, the weapon that when he had Randy Moss, they obviously was undefeated, but they lost the Super Bowl. So I mean, Wes Welker, all of these. No, I'm not gonna say no names, but like average receivers who would be good with playing with Peyton Manning, playing with Phillip Rivers. If Tom Brady had Brady, that's neither here nor there. Mac Jones is not Tom Brady. He's not our savior. So we had a good game. We beat the Bills. I'm happy about that. Obviously, I never thought it was a Belichick out the door after this year or walking on eggshells. But I do think he needs to get some weapons around him. They were saying how we haven't drafted a pro, like an all pro, since like 2012, and that's like a punter and a special teams player, which is crazy. I think that is crazy.
Matt Slater.
Yeah, we always find these like off the market type players, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's why that's always my argument. Like, who were these players before they came to New England? Like, it's the system as well as like finding these pieces that fit it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about my team. So
is the Belichick way no longer a good thing in this NFL?
I think that to get in this current time right now, you need like superstars to win at least one or two. We have none. In my opinion, we have none. Our defense, defense is. I'm not gonna say it's easy to play, but it's easier to play than offense. You know what I'm saying? If everybody do their job on defense, it's easy. You need to have like a weapon or someone to play through, someone that can be a threat on offense. In order to create other opportunities for us, and we don't have that. People be going crazy over Kendrick Bourne. Gesicki. Like these players are like less than mid. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even call them mid. Like mid is like I said, would be an insult, but like they're positional players. So we don't have, and Mac Jones is supposed to be that weapon. That's what I felt like, and he hasn't lived up to the expectations since he's had that, respectful year in the league. When he had his, that playoff berth. But don't panic. Miami lost. We still in the hunt. But I think I'm not gonna say this one game is gonna turn our whole season around. We still got quite a few games in front of us, but I feel like we can win, get up to 8-9 wins, still. But yeah, we overall played good football.
Mac Jones missed 5 completions on the day. You guys actually ran motion. It looks like Bill Bryan finally realized that he was offensive coordinator or something this week. I just like how you guys don't have any weapons. And I always said Mac Jones is a good quarterback, just doesn't have any weapons. I think if Mac Jones had somebody like a Deontay Johnson, George Pickens, Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill. I think if Mac Jones was in San Francisco like they originally planned to draft instead of drafting Trey Lance.
Yeah.
We were talking about Mac Jones for MVP.
But vice versa, bro. Do you think that like if another quarterback came and played like if Jared Goff, for example?
No.
Okay. Tua.
No. We look like how he did with Brian Flores.
So no other quarterback in the league can come and play in New England.
Oh no. Patrick Mahomes can come play for you guys.
I mean, obviously. That's
and maybe Lamar Jackson and
that's crazy. There's not even 3 quarterbacks that can play for New England. That's saying something.
So yeah, that's why I say that's why when you always call Mac Jones ass, I'm like, why are you calling Mac Jones ass when you see what he do? Yeah, don't get me wrong. He does have games where he does play bad. Definitely have games where he does play bad. But again, O-line is not as good as it typically is because you guys can't even run the ball super effectively like you typically can. And you got some key injuries on the defense. And then your best weapon is Juju or Hunter Henry or Mike. You guys have 3 tight ends you guys use. Hunter Henry, Mike Gesicki. It's just bad.
I would think Juju played.
Yeah, you guys signed him to be a wide receiver 1, and he just hasn't even produced. Should never let Jacoby Myers out the window. Should have kept him on your team.
But it's just like even these players like Jacoby Myers, bro. Like, come on, like who's Jacoby Myers? Jacoby Myers really gonna be our number 1 receiver? And you heard like Devontae Adams ain't coming to New England. Like, ain't nobody coming to New England.
And that's Belichick's problem. I think
New
England wants to get back to where they need to want to be.
They ain't gonna never win.
Belichick has to go and just be the GM. He can't be the coach. You can't have the Belichick way because that's not going to be successful.
Yeah, you can have the Belichick way in the locker room, but like you got to get people there first. You know what I'm saying?
Like, in this league, you're not going to win without any superstars.
Yeah. In this time frame,
your quarterback was a superstar, like you said. So, but I want to get an nitty-gritty, man. What are our thoughts about Josh Allen? I feel like it's his whole hype train to keep this guy in the top 3 conversations, the Milhomes, the Burrows. And I feel like he just hasn't lived up to that hype. I think he had that one spectacular game versus the Dolphins. And that's because the Dolphins' defense is trash. And I think he's been slowly and surely getting overrated all the time. And every time somebody tries to put him in his top 3, I think on our QB list, I don't know where we had him, but I didn't want to put him in the top 3. I think he made the top 3 though. But what are your thoughts on how Josh Allen has been playing these last couple of weeks?
I don't know, man. I think it's
and I stand corrected. We had Josh Allen at 6, so I think we kind of predicted this.
Yeah, like I don't even think we had him up there.
The Madden curse.
I honestly think that what they say about Josh Allen about being either you got to put more people around him and things like that. I feel like they should say that about Mac Jones. I think there's like a favoritism for Josh Allen in the league. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on, but when the guy plays bad, he gets praised. And when he plays good, he gets super praised. But I don't know, man. I don't think it's the team because James Cook has been running the ball very well. They start running the ball more, and Diggs has been getting the ball. They've been doing what they're supposed to do, but it's just probably not good enough right now, man. I don't think it's the team. I can't really pinpoint what it is, but I just think he's just becoming who we thought he was. Well, at least what we were saying, some of us were saying on here, that he's not that high caliber quarterback we think he is. Right?
Turnover machine.
I'll have to agree, man. I think he's just being overrated, man. I think Brian Daboll really helped him out. And right now, he's turning into a Stephon Diggs merchant. It's either Diggs, either he gets the ball to Diggs a ton of times and he has a great game, or he gets the ball to Diggs a ton of times and he turns the ball over. I think we already talked about him being overrated, hence why we had him at 6 in our QB rankings going into this year, which I know a lot of people weren't happy about, but it looks like it's coming to fruition. And he's still like top 3 MVP candidates, and I don't understand that. Like, how can his team has lost 3 games and he's still in this conversation? And you could kind of blame him for majority of those losses as well, with bad turnovers, bad time.
It was like 2 bad losses too, to like 2 teams that weren't that.
They lost to the Jets and the Pats. Those are 2 teams you're supposed to win. They are division games, like we always say. Division games are always the toughest games of the schedule. So Yeah. Chubbs is here now, so we could talk. We got it over the Pats game. Chubbs, you got anything you want to talk about for the Pats game before we get on to the Ravens game?
No, but I'm just going to add to we're talking about Josh Allen. You know what he kind of like makes me think of now? He's like a more athletic Joe Flacco with the Brett Favre tendencies. Big arm, but he's more mobile, and he just turns the ball over a bunch.
Josh Allen is Philip Rivers.
You giving him that much? All right.
I
Joe
don't
Flacco
give
was out.
Philip Rivers.
Joe
I don't
Flacco
give
was out here
Philip Rivers
slinging
the
it.
credit. I don't give Philip Rivers the credit everybody else gives him. So I think Philip Rivers is one of the biggest underachievers in NFL quarterbacks.
How do you say someone underachieved? Like,
Bro, I think even in one conference championship game, bro. No,
I don't think that's what he wanted to do. Like he just wanted
underachieving is underachieving, bro.
Oh,
Same
but
way Tomlin and Ben and AB and Le'Veon, they underachieved by never making a Super Bowl with that team.
Yeah.
but good shit, Dia. I'm proud of your Patriots.
Yeah,
You got your guys' ass whooped 3 weeks in a row. Was like, we can't do 4.
Hey,
Not today.
Everybody else, but yeah, bet. Hey, I'm not gonna start the bet not lose just yet. But
but
we're gonna talk. I just know the
Mac
Dolphins.
Jones.
You bet that's it.
Mac Jones may had
let's
a
start
lead
it out
drive.
soon.
Don't count out Mac Jones.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into this Ravens. So Ravens stomped, absolutely destroyed the Seahawks, the Lions. I believe this final score was 35-6. Am I correct? 38-6. Really destroyed the Lions, didn't score until the end of the fourth quarter. So my question for you guys: was this win more telling about the Ravens or more telling about the Lions?
Both.
Not to choose one. Don't want to say both.
I mean, it tells me a lot about both of them, man. I mean, the Lions, like I said, Lions frauds, frauds again. When we look at the who were they playing in the beginning of the season, like I said, the Chiefs, they didn't have Chris Jones, and then they won that game. They went to overtime. Like I said, I wasn't impressed.
Wait. Because last week, before we go, I had the Lions. I said the Chiefs were better than the Lions, and a lot of people were in here saying I was wrong. And DL had the Lions at 1.
But why are we criticizing the Lions so much they lost to the Ravens? Like it's not like they lost to a trash team.
They got blown out.
They
got blown out. Did you watch the game?
It's the Lions, bro, and the Ravens. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's the Lions.
No, what do you mean?
I'm saying why y'all panicking if y'all saying that the Lions are so trash or whatever, they're frauds. Like it wouldn't. I'm not panicking. It would be a big deal that they lose to a team like the Ravens. You know,
it's not because they lost. It's in the fashion that they lost. They got completely dominated.
I'm not panicking.
Are Lions still a top 5 team in NFC?
In the NFC,
yes.
In the NFC by default, but we were saying they're top 5 in the NFL.
That good, man.
They're no longer a top 5 team in the NFL. No longer.
Okay, because they lost. That's like.
It's how they lost, yeah. It's not because they lost. It's how they lost.
It's a big loss.
All right.
Did you watch the game? Did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay. All right.
I'm looking at highlights right now, though. But I'm just saying.
It was bad.
I agree. I think it's telling me more about the Lions. They are who I thought they were. I let people try to convince me that they were better than I thought they were. And they're just going to win their division because the division is trash. They are literally going to be the Atlanta Falcons of the playoff teams when they get to the NFC. Going to be similar level. They're not going to win a playoff game because they're probably going to have to play the Cowboys or even the Seahawks. And they're not going to win a playoff game. The Lions are who I thought they were. And I'm so mad at myself for flip-flopping. I just need to stay true to what I thought. Jared Goff is still close to a top 5 level though this year. I'm still going to give him that. But he just looked disgustingly bad yesterday. they play the top 3 defense in the league. So I mean, I get it.
Top 2.
You said what?
They're second right now.
Top 3 defense in the league. So I get it.
Hey, if what happens with 49ers tonight, they could be 1.
Hey, they could be. And then so yeah, they are who I thought they were. And the most disappointing thing was like their offense. We knew their defense wasn't. I think people try to hype up their defense because they're playing better. But I always said like, hey, this, that, and third. Also, I didn't think the offense was too impressive. But I said they only scored that many points versus the Kansas City Chiefs offense defense. But hey, I think it's telling me more about the Lions. I know they had some people out, but at the end of the day, I think at the end of the day, they're not going to make any moves in the playoffs. They're going to get whooped in the first round.
I'm not surprised that you are going that way, and Joey, that you're going that way.
You should have known. I mean, I was always.
This is more positive. Tells me more about the Ravens, because people were trying to say weeks. What's this new offense look like? What's this new offense look like? Lamar's not looking good in this scheme. Now the first game where it's actually hitting, where it's coming together, you can kind of see taking to him good pass protection. Aiden Hutchinson actually got some pressures, but Lamar stayed in that pocket and made some dots. More telling, Lamar was also protecting the ball in the pocket. Pocket presence was I don't know if you guys were watching the game, was excellent. That touchdown to Nelson Aguilar was all him. Pocket presence. But he was staying in there. He wasn't running, Wayne. He was looking to pass. More telling. You can actually see a game where what happens if the receivers don't drop a pass. No receiver dropped a pass this weekend. It was all like miss passes here and there, the 4 or 5 that Lamar made. There were no drops out there. That tells me something what the offense can do with points per game if nobody's dropping the ball. Defensively, top 2 defense, maybe 1 after this weekend. They're number 1 in sacks. I think they got the leading safety with the most interceptions in the league. A backup doing this. It's showing that the Ravens have depth. Kyle Van Noy came off the fucking street, is getting sacks out there for the Ravens. Depth.
Off the street?
Brandon, yeah, he wasn't on a team. Brandon Stevens, majority last year was a safety, nickel safety, rotating with Kyle Hamilton. Was a corner when he first got drafted 3 years ago. Never really got them reps. He's out there playing his ass off opposite of Marlon. People are trying him. Not a lot of people are catching the ball. That's telling me something. This was a statement game for them. They knew what this was about. They wanted it more. Clearly, point blank period. They wanted it more. Now, there were injuries on the Lions side, but they got a good offensive line, Wayne and Joe.
I said both.
They got a solid tackle group. Now, what the reason this game got out of hand was the Lions coaching staff did the simple thing on defense, thinking, "Oh, we're going to make Lamar pass the ball." So they stacked the box. Now, we're all football players here. If you're stacking the box, the safeties have to account for the what? The over top. So them yards in 10 to 20 or 15 to 25, them routes are going to be open if your safeties are worried about the deep route and your linebackers D-line and maybe another safety's playing run because you're worried about the run against the Ravens.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about over top of you guys,
but Lamar was Dysoning what you're supposed to do. Found the open man. Guys were catching the ball.
And
it just shows me what the offense can do.
Just to say,
and defense, they're all coming together as one. Because the Lions are not a trash football team, guys. They're not. The Ravens are just good. They're really good this year. I'm kudos to the Steelers for getting one because the receivers dropped the ball. But the Ravens is a really good football team this year. And I'm not just doing it because of bias. If the offense is like this with that defense, look out.
I mean, about time your offense showed up this year. Took a while. But again, I think this just proves to me the Lions were what I always thought they were. moreover than the Ravens. I knew the Ravens were a good team. I was hating, so I picked the Lions to win because I'm just a hater, a Ravens hater. I'll truly admit that. But I wasn't too impressed with what you guys did. I felt like it's something you should do. Like I think it was just you guys have better coaches than them.
Wait. You're not impressed with Lamar throwing 350?
No, I just think you guys
And 4 total touchdowns?
I'm more impressed with your coaching game plan than what Lamar did.
350 is
I
impressive.
think you guys just outclassed them and outcoached them in every asset. Like when an ass whooping like that happens, to me, that's strictly coaching. The other team was just strictly outcoached. Like literally, in that I watched those first 2 drives. It was complete. Everything was just open. It was just open. Like the first half, I turned it off at the first half because the first half was
and it was to my point that I said last week that when you get into the red zone, you guys have a red zone problem. You got to run plays familiar to Lamar. They ran that option play. He ran right into that touchdown. They're like, damn, he's running the ball. We got to stop him. What you think they're gonna do? They're gonna put people in the box, and then we're gonna toss it up. Like it was just the Lions were just feeding into the Ravens' hands, and it was just like
it was completely out coaching them.
But the stories in the past where we know he's going to do that, but he's not that accurate. But he is having his career high in accuracy right now in a season. He's playing his best football yet. It's scary. It could be scary.
All right, man. Last topic before I have to get out of here. Y'all can keep going. I do want to talk about my Steelers, man. So Steelers outlast the Rams on a controversial call, some would say, at the end of the game. But Steelers get the dub. And it's a lot of propaganda pushing for Myles Garrett to be DPOY. And I get that. I see it. He's having a great season. But to me, TJ Watt is still the DPOY because in every game we have won. You can literally point to the TJ Watt play that has made us won that game. He didn't have any sacks yesterday because they were doing a good job chip blocking, sliding the protection over, making him get really wide. But what an interception. First play right out of the half. Wish he would have scored it, but hey, we still got into the end zone. This was the best the offense ever looked this season. And even in the first half, the offense looked good. We just kept getting penalties that hurt us at the end. It was taunting, just being unsportsmanlike, little penalties that a little bit undisciplined. But I wonder why the offense looked much better yesterday. The return of Deontay Johnson. The return of somebody that can run routes, get open. If George Pickens doesn't get 2 penalties, Deontay's well over 100 yards that game. You're going to see the difference. You have to play the Steelers differently when you have a route runner, that type of guy capability. George Pickens was more open than he's ever been all season because Deontay Johnson was back. And he probably played the best football game he's ever played in a Steelers uniform yesterday. Second half was phenomenal, was great. Shut down, completely took Cooper Kupp out of the game. Forgot he was on the field. We're going to be honest.
That hurt.
Took him out of the game completely. Didn't even notice that guy was playing. So I'm liking what we see. Najee got in the touchdown. Something about the Steelers post bye week, man. We always make a good push every year after the bye week. And don't look up a couple weeks from now when the Steelers are 8-2. That's all I'm going to say for now. Anybody else want to go?
No, I mean I'm just happy for my fantasy team. That's it. Deontay's back. That's great. But you're right. Kenny did play probably his best game in a Steelers uniform. Deontay being back is definitely very helpful. But again, it's the Rams, right?
Do me a favor. Name me those DBs from the Rams right now off the top of your head.
I listen.
A killer with a spoon. You tell me name one. I gave you one.
I said
Look,
name the DBs.
I'm not trying to say the Rams
The corners,
defense
the safeties,
is
you can't.
terrible, but obviously you're talking about their D line. That who they got out down there, Aaron Donald. But it was a good game for Deontay to come back, for him to get well acclimated again on
Bro,
the
we did
field.
better than the. Come on. Like we did very similar to what the Eagles did versus them. You guys actually scored more points.
I got you. I'm just saying it was a good game for them to come back. And remember, everybody perspective on this Rams team, but me, thought this Rams team was going to be terrible, right? So
yeah, I didn't think they were going to be much.
Right. So everybody had this as a dub for the Steelers.
But that top 10 tandem will keep them alive.
Yeah, definitely different. New stories come up. We got Nicole out there, but Nicole had a good day. Obviously, your defense still needs some work on that side, but I think if it was a better team, it'd be a different game. I mean, obviously we know, but good job.
What you mean you thought it was a better team? Maybe a different team?
I mean,
Here's what I'll say though: trade Najee.
Good game. I'm gonna just say
get some stuff for Najee. Jalen Warren is a treat.
That's it. Good game for Najee. Good game for Kenny.
The backup's better than Najee, bro.
Teams play them differently, Chubbs. Go ahead,
bro. You can get stuff for Najee right now.
Yeah, we definitely.
I think for Deontay coming back, that also opens up for the run game, and it helps Najee out too. So, the offense is going to be better regardless with Deontay coming back.
I love the Najee hate, but bro, when you watch Najee run the ball, bro, he got to break a tackle in the backfield every time, bro.
It's rough.
Every time.
It's rough.
If he gets four carries on the drive, 3 of those he's trying to break a tackle in the backfield.
I don't know if he could change the way he runs, man, because Warren just runs downhill. He gets that ball and he's gone. I don't know if
maybe it's because Warren's like 5'11" or 5'10", and Najee's like 6'2".
Yeah, he's huge. But
maybe Warren's hiding behind the line, making a cut.
Yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough for the bigger running backs.
5'8".
He's definitely
Hey, but that's cool. Maybe you have a little Ray Rice on that team.
Right.
Oh, he left.
Oh, he's out of here.
He did right away.
He's like, hey, he out, man.
Oh man, where are we?
I mean, one of our last topics here. I mean, third to last. Eagles and the Dolphins. All right, and the question Wayne posed here: are the Eagles back on track to being the best team in the NFL? Guys, your thoughts?
I mean, well, after they just got Kevin Byard.
Yeah, which is crazy.
I don't really trust. I don't know what's going on. I mean, that was a good game last night for them. I don't think they're unbeatable team. Now, are they a good team still? Yeah, they're still. I think they're not better than the 49ers. I think the 49ers defense actually shuts down their offense, in my opinion. Now, that defense probably not gives them a little bit edge over the 49ers defense, but that because both fronts are really good. Eagles now have the better cornerback safeties, even though the other safety's still not a notable name.
Right.
But the 49ers have the linebackers. So 49ers have linebackers. Eagles have the better secondary. The defensive lines are both tough. But on that 49ers defense, they got what? Armstead. They got Hargraves. What's it called? Bosa, and they have who's the other one? They have another D tackle. I can't think of his name. It's messing with me. I don't know, but they have a crazy D line. So, but they got a lot over the Eagles. But I don't know. It's tough. I'm still going to pull for my dog Brock Purdy. So I'll say they're the second best. But if the 49ers lose tonight, I'll give Eagles the number one in the
You think
NFC.
49ers losing tonight?
If they do, I don't think they're going to.
Okay, Minnesota. Yeah, no, they not losing. You better not lose them.
Hey, Kirk Cousins balling.
What else? L's.
Yeah.
What you got, DL?
How
How you feel about this Eagles
team in the NFL?
team?
I think yeah. I think the game versus the Dolphins kind of solidified that. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Is it NFC or NFL? If you're asking me,
NFC.
NFL. He's an NFL.
Oh,
That question was.
I will let you know
NFL.
right now. Baltimore Ravens the best fucking football team in the NFL.
All biases aside, I think not the Eagles. I think playing they didn't have Xavier Howard, but I don't know. Jalen Hurts went off, bro. AJ Brown went off. Devontae Smith went off. I just think they play very good football. Kind of similar to how they were playing last year. I know they got off to a slow start to begin the year. And the defense played well against a high-powered offense. I think Tua actually played well as good as well. High scoring game. But I think against a team like the Dolphins, the way that the Eagles did play kind of, gave them the argument to be the best team. Ran the ball well. Got two good backs, three good receivers. So I just think they played overall good football. I went to sleep early watching the game, so high scoring game, two of the best teams in the league. But yeah. I say NFC. I say NFC.
So I don't think they ran the ball well. I think both teams ran the ball terrible that game. It was a throwing sesh. But to talk about the Eagles, I don't think the Eagles are the best team in the NFL. I think the 49ers are still the best team in the NFL. I even might have the Chiefs over the Eagles just because. But arguably it can be the number 2 team. But just talking about that game, Jalen Hurts had some good throws, big down the field. Most of it was to AJ Brown, but he also had 2 turnovers, costly turnovers that put the Dolphins back into the game. So I don't think he had a good game. I think it was a game good enough to win. They did what they had to do. That tush push is honestly unstoppable. Really, that last drive, and literally they did it 3 times to get into the end zone. So it's hard to stop a team if they get fourth and short, and they're about to do that. You pretty much just have to stop them from getting fourth and short. So, but that game I actually feel good about that game about the Dolphins. It actually showed me some pretty good things. One is that Tua can throw the ball against a pretty good defense. Now that interception on Slay, everybody, I think it was a defensive pass interference, but whatever. It is what it is. It was a pick. It was a bad throw. Waddle shouldn't have been in the same area. Reason why Darius Slay was there. I think the play was just brought wrong. But I think Tua played well despite having 3 of our offensive linemen out and those 3 backups playing bad. Fucking terrible. But he got the ball out fast, man. I think he played he did his thing well. And I think what we have to focus on though is versus these good defenses, they want to stop our run. We need to get Mostert started a lot sooner. We were missing A-Chain back there, but it is what it is. We got to get the ball out. The second half, we started to run the ball better by getting the ball outside. We tried to run it inside our guards, which wasn't working. When we started to get the ball outside, we was moving the ball. But then when it came down to 2 big plays, I think we lost the game. it's when Tyreek Hill dropped that ball when he ran that post route, dropped that ball. He probably would have scored if he kept that ball in his hands. And that would have definitely put us up. And that holding penalty on another Tyreek interception. Touchdown. That was also.
And then the thing that geeks me is like they I swear the refs purposely don't throw flags at times, because the one that would have been a touchdown also in on a different drive, Joey. I don't know who you were throwing to. It was Wilson. Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson has some big plays, man. He has some big plays.
He threw it to the left, and Bradbury was guarding him, and Bradbury grabbed his hit it.
Yeah, that was Wilson. Yeah, it was Wilson. Yeah.
And the ref was right there, and he was like, no,
yeah, man.
Shook his head like, I'm
like,
what?
Maybe Philly can't lose 2 times in a row, man.
They need, and I don't care because I know the refs get in their feelings about it. That one ref that's not reffing anymore did. They need to bring reviews back for penalties. You need to, because those cost games.
Yeah,
they do.
And
it has to be from New York. It can't be from them on the field.
Right. Sure. I also think with the penalties that we had, some of them were just so stupid, like offside penalties. And I think we got those penalties because of the tush push, man. It's just the guys want to get in there so they can, push them back and stuff. So a lot of those penalties cost us. It's some on offense too. But I'm still happy from what I saw. All our guys not back yet. When we're back, we're fully healthy, 100% out there. I can't wait to see what we do in the playoffs. So.
Nice. Yeah. It'll be interesting to watch.
Yeah, for sure. But what else we got here on the docket? Are we worried about Herbert? And has he become overrated, or is it coaching?
It's the 100% the coach.
Coaching.
100%. 100%.
Did you guys feel?
Yes. I mean, how many years has he been with Herbert? This is
three, yeah.
3 or 4. It eventually gets stale, man, and teams get used to the same old scheme. I mean, remember the few years prior, he was throwing 40 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time, and the coach has some really questionable decision making, I think it's coaching more than he's overrated. I believe he needs a new coach or a new scenery, because he's got weapons. You've seen him before. He can get the ball to the weapons.
Well, they were thinking about getting another receiver because they said Quentin Johnson isn't panning out to be what they expected him to be. So they're looking for other receiving options. And in my opinion, looking at that team and what they have, it's almost like, dude, this is a good situation. Why isn't this working out? So
can't catch the ball.
Yeah, you're probably right. It probably is coaching, and it probably is coaching, and maybe he needs to get a new coach in there, because I think him going to any other situation probably wouldn't be good. I don't see any other situation for Justin Herbert. Any situation he can go to right now would be better than what he has in LA.
Crazy thought, because I know they won't do it. But what if he was this is hypothetical, because you can talk about hypotheticals. If Dak was really ass like that, you don't think Cowboys would be good for Justin?
Oh man, nah, that would be sad.
But anybody, sad.
No, that would be sad for Dak.
But you know what I'm saying? The Cowboys will be a good team for him.
I mean, any quarterback, that's a good team for them. Any quarterback can go to that situation.
You said you don't see any other good situation for him. I'm saying Dallas is going to be a good situation
for him. Obviously, there's a quarterback there. That's why it's not.
What if Dak is all right, time to wrap the shit, Dak. I know Trey Lance is back, but
it can happen to anyone. But I mean, Dallas is a good situation for. I mean, Herbert on Dallas would be crazy.
But if you're talking about, Jets would have been a terrible situation.
I mean, Jets, but they still got Aaron Rodgers coming back next year, so they wouldn't do that. They still winning out,
I'm
though.
saying, what if he's a free agent? It's time to new scenery, and this is 2 years down the road when Aaron Rodgers is gone.
I mean, yeah, I'll pick him up. Why not?
Good situation. Garrett Wilson.
I'll pick him up. Pick him up, man.
All right. Well, yeah.
What do you think, DL, about Justin Herbert? You think he's overrated? You said coaching. You definitely said coaching.
No, I don't think he overrated.
You said coaching, though. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's it's he has a good supporting cast. I ain't gonna lie. But it's not like he's playing bad. He played in a tough division. He played the Chiefs close game to the end. Honestly,
Well, is it tough anymore? Because the Raiders are not that good.
It's
and
not
the Raiders are
tough.
solid. The Raiders are solid, but the
Raiders are not solid.
Chargers defense
I'm about to say the Raiders are not solid.
isn't that good either, though. Like it isn't, that
The who? The who?
Chargers.
The Chargers are the best team in that division.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. But,
They are. It's
But-
not bad, they are. The Raiders third, the Denver Broncos dead last.
Because I know we was talking, we was kind of ranking them like last year. We was ranking them because it was one of the better divisions. We didn't know who was going to be the best.
The best
Yeah.
division in football is the AFC North. It is. It is.
You're
It is.
biased, bro.
It is.
Like,
Hey, I'm not biased. Look at the records right
You're
now.
biased.
AFC North record is our better.
Y'all are good, bro. Y'all are the best
We're the
team
best right now.
bro. And then
Who's
best?
all your
How?
other teams.
What you mean?
Percentages right now.
Yeah, y'all got more win percentages, but y'all schedule,
And we're the better
division,
team. We have
y'all division
all of our teams are
have
good.
one of the weakest schedules.
Who's a better division?
Y'all division
Who's a better division?
have
Name
one
it.
of the weaker
No,
schedules.
that's
man.
not what I'm asking. Name a better division, and we're handling business.
That's right. What you think?
The AFC East, bro.
Yeah, what you
AFC
think?
East? Fuck no. No
What you
way.
think? What are you
No,
talking about?
no. The Patriots. I'm sorry, but Patriots Patriots are better than the Bengals, and that's last place team right now. Are they?
It don't matter.
All right. Next, are
The
the Bengals
Bills-
better than
the
the
Bill-
Browns? Are the Bills better than Bengals?
Yeah,
Are they better than the Browns?
yeah.
Not better than Ravens.
No.
Are they better than the Steelers? Not better than Steelers right now.
Well, the
Or
Dolphins.
the Browns, in my
The
opinion.
Dolphins better than the Ravens.
Oh, we'll
Yeah,
find out.
We're better.
No, they're
We
not
got-
better.
We're
find out.
better.
We'll find out.
We're
But
better.
they're not right now. But we'll
We
find out.
We better, bro. It's all
Zach
right.
Wilson better than any of them teams? Because they went
But
by him.
that's not fair, bro.
Bro,
'cause
the Jets are actually lit though. Like
know they
it's
are. The defense is good.
crazy, dog.
Defense
It's
is real good.
crazy. But Zach Wilson's about to win some games, man. He's
Definitely
about to win
is.
some games. It looks like
Confidence
he's
gonna be
about
all
to.
time high, and then when he's time to take the ropes, he'll be fine.
I think when it's all said and done, the AFC East is gonna finish off as the best division in the league.
You want to bet something?
What you want to bet? Because I think the Browns gonna fall off because they're gonna try to put Deshaun Watson back in. Do y'all want to talk about that? Because how he they really said
bet.
he got hurt.
Let's
He
bet.
didn't get hurt. They bitched his ass.
highway robbery, bro.
Let's do the Jersey bet, Joe. Let's do the jersey bet.
What?
Let's do the jersey bet. I want a white Lamar Jackson jersey.
Oh man! If the AFC what it's based on? What it got?
Win percentage.
The win percentage. Hold on.
And no playoff teams.
Let playoff teams. No. Hold on. Let me see.
What you mean? No.
Let me see.
No. Come on.
Let me see the records.
Come on.
Let me see the records real
The
quick.
worst
man.
team is at the bottom is 3. Oh, we have 2 teams 3-3.
Joe, you should get a Burrell jersey.
I'm not getting no very.
I don't know. Ravens are 5-2.
All right. So what you
Steelers are
talking about?
4-2.
Y'all only got one more win than us.
That's fine. We're ahead.
And then
There's
the
one
other
more you
two
don't.
teams took buys. So like our teams didn't even
All
take buys yet.
Do
so.
you want that? What are we going off of? DL, it should be playoff teams, right?
Playoff teams?
Yeah. It should be how many teams make the playoffs. And if both have the equal amount, it's a scratch.
I feel like you gotta like make it
Yeah.
more specific than that because like you gotta look at strength
Win percentage.
schedule, bro.
You got, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at strength of schedule too, because like the better division is like
you
yo,
guys
who y'all
understand.
played?
Time out. You
Who
guys
y'all
understand.
played?
You guys understand Let's learn some
Because
things
we got to
right
play
now
the Chiefs. We
about
play
the
the
NFL
Eagles. We play the
schedule.
Chiefs.
You understand?
What
You
are you talking about?
understand? If you win your division, you were the number one team the previous year. You play other number one teams that won that division championship that year. So you should have the stronger schedule. If you finish last in your division, you have usually a weaker schedule. Usually, depending on
I'm gonna say at the beginning of the season. I'm gonna say no.
This is before people get free agent acquisitions and all that stuff.
Chubbs, at the beginning of the season, the strength of schedule, the AFC East and the NFC East had the hardest schedules. Those are the two divisions that have the hardest schedule.
Come on, bro. Like, come on.
It's great. The end of our season schedule is nuts, bro. It's nuts.
But
for any team in the AFC East.
AFC North's best division. I don't care what you say.
But the only trash team we
scrubs. Commanders.
The Commanders, the Giants, but the Commanders, the Giants, and the Broncos are the weakest teams we played.
We already played.
Who's
and Dolphins?
That's not,
Dolphins already played that. Played them
already.
On your schedule, except the Commanders.
Well, you play a division. I'm talking. You play a division. Yes, you play another division.
We playing the NFC
automatically.
We playing the NFC.
Those other games that aren't your division games, those random ones, they're the other teams that won the whatever seed you were. Like, if you were a 3 seed, you're playing a 3 seed from a different division the previous year. That's how they usually did it. That's why the Ravens sometimes ended up with fucking Chiefs almost every other year, or the Dolphins on some dumb shit.
We playing the Chiefs, Chubbs. We playing the Chiefs.
Okay. We're playing you, and we came second last year.
Yeah, exactly. Our schedule's hard as hell. That's what I'm saying. It's hard.
Ravens schedule's not
y'all schedule is not hard. Exactly. It's not.
It's hard. I said it's not easy.
It's not hard, man.
Name it. I'll look at it right now. You're saying it's not hard because
the weakest team we got next is we got left is the Titans.
Hold on.
And y'all already played the Titans.
Full schedule. I'm looking at that shit right now.
That's the weakest team we got next, bro. Like we got left.
We got the Cardinals. Okay, that's
weak.
Cardinals easy.
Weak.
Seahawks, they're not weak. I don't care if they're playing bad.
Whatever.
They're not a weak team.
All right, see, at least
the Browns,
you said it. They didn't
the Browns.
That's the divisional game.
Weak.
Divisional. I'm not counting divisional.
Bengals not.
We're not counting divisional games. That's always a hard game.
Chargers are not a weak team. They're just playing bad. Not a weak team though.
Okay.
Herbert can show up.
I can say that about every team losing right now.
Hey, is Herbert bad?
Go ahead, Chubbs. Go ahead.
We got the Rams. Rams just had a big close game with the Steelers. We got the Jaguars. That's not a hard game.
Bro, he hasn't said any
the Jaguars. We were saying Jaguars were going to be a tough team.
He has not said the Cowboys. He hasn't said
Cowboys aren't tough.
The
Cowboys aren't a tough team.
Are the Jaguars not a tough team?
The Cowboys are the Jaguars, Chris.
The Jaguars aren't trash. Come on now.
Who's
then we
better?
got 49ers. Listen.
Okay.
We got 49ers.
Okay, there you go.
Miami and Steelers.
Finally.
We have tough games. We have division games. Chargers, Jacksonville, 49ers, Dolphins,
our schedule just
trumps Seahawks.
Our schedule trumps it because we got Eagles, Chiefs, and the Cowboys.
The easiest game they have left is the Cardinals game. Literally.
Bro, we got the Eagles, Chiefs, and the Cowboys as well.
That's it, bro. Eagles, Chiefs, and Cowboys. Like, what are we talking about?
Bill twice.
They're trying to get Bill out of
Miami
here.
twice.
They're trying to get Bill out of here. That's why. Come on now. You already knew that.
New York twice. Like, come on.
They want to get Bill out of here.
We got the command. We didn't play the Commanders yet, and then we got to play the Ravens.
Commanders aren't good.
Commanders got good defense.
They haven't been playing good recently, so.
Well, hopefully they play as when we play them. So
it's highly likely.
Hopefully. What's up? Let's do this buy or sells real quick. Buy or sell. Colts are better with Minshew or Anthony Richardson.
So
that's not a buy or sell. Better with Gardner or that's a question.
Oh, or my bad. Better with Minshew than Richardson. It's a VE. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Versus. I guess that was supposed to be versus. Sorry.
Damn, why is it so bad?
I'm like, because if I do that, hey, Wayne asked Snap on me before about that. Not Snap, but he's like, that's a question. That's not a statement.
All right. So what y'all think? Yeah, you said sell, DL?
Yeah.
I'm selling.
I'm selling as well.
Carter's a great backup.
Yeah, I think Anthony Richardson.
Garner's a mess.
You know, Puka will win Rookie of the Year by herself.
So
who's winning Rookie of the Year?
For offense,
Yeah.
if it's not a quarterback,
Who is it?
Jordan.
Zay Flowers?
he's balling right now.
Who do you think it is? What you
Yards
say,
and
DL?
receptions. DL, look at his
Jordan
receptions.
Huh?
Jordan Addison.
Jordan Addison? You guys are nuts. CJ Stroud is definitely winning Rookie of the Year.
He said not a quarterback. Not a
He
quarterback.
said not a quarterback? Oh, okay.
If it's not a quarterback,
If it's not a quarterback. I mean, if it's not a quarterback.
CJ Stroud's gonna win it.
If it's not a quarterback, it's Puka. Guys,
Let's see
come on.
safe.
He's snapping. Stop it. He's going crazy. It's going to be Puka.
Puka.
He's going crazy right now. You see his stats?
Yeah, I'm looking.
He got like 750 something yards, bro.
Yeah,
That's like the second most by a rookie or something like that.
How do you look at receiving stuff for rookies, bro? My shit's geeking.
All right. While Chubbs look at that, buy or sell. The Browns are better off with Deshaun injured.
Yes, he's bum.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm buying, bro.
I'm buying that.
That boy PJ Walker was looking good. He brought them back, bro. That was crazy.
Hey,
It's nuts. Where he was playing in the what AFL? That's what he's playing in.
they paying all this all this money to this man, bro.
Yeah.
Problem, bro.
Puka's gonna win
They
offensive rookie of
paying
the year.
this man all this money.
Puka's gonna win offensive rookie of the year.
He's snapping, bro. Puka snapping.
But to Zay Flowers' credit, he has the second most. So
All right.
Who's third?
Josh Downs.
Josh Downs had a great.
So Puka
he had a
has
great week though. Josh Downs just had a great
Puka
week.
has 58
Jordan Addison
receptions
didn't play yet though.
for 752 yards and 2 touchdowns. Zay Flowers has 39 receptions for 442, 1 touchdown.
Wait, hold on, stop.
Yes, 300 yards more than the next receiver. Yes.
Cooper Cup type of thing.
Yes, he has 82 targets right now.
That's
82 targets.
That's
Yo, Matthew Stafford has to be stopped, bro. We gotta stop Matthew Stafford, bro.
nasty, bro. I hate that.
82 targets. We in week 7. Bro, week 7. That is nuts, man.
Yeah, it is kind of nuts. I ain't gonna lie. And fucking, what's crazy is, I mean, he only got 7 yesterday, but Cooper's only played 3 games and got 28 targets.
Yeah. You just throwing it 2 people. Boom, boom, boom. Ping pong. All right.
It's tough.
So buy or sell Sam Howell or Desmond Ridder. Wait, hold on. Sam Howell and Desmond Ridder will not be the starting QBs for their team.
Sell because you put both of them in it. If it was just Desmond, then I would buy. Sam Howell's still going to be the starting quarterback. The offensive line's the issue for the Commanders right now. It's not really Sam; it's the offensive line.
Sam still sucks, in my opinion.
I mean, he's better than Desmond, and he hasn't really done anything to watch their games.
100% agree. Desmond is a bad quarterback right now, but Sam Howell still sucks. But I do think he's going to keep his job. Because there's nobody else. Who else is going to put there?
They played the game last weekend and lost because last play it hit the receiver right in the hands, and if he caught it, he could have. John Dotson could have got across the pylon.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw it.
He couldn't get in his spot. The offensive line is the issue.
I was like, DL, you was praising this guy. He dropped that. That was a bad ball too. He threw it behind him. He threw
it to where he should have caught. He threw it to where he should have caught that ball.
But he should have thrown it. He should have thrown it in front of him. Because there was no one in front of him.
Joey, you saw how
there was no one in front of him. He was running that way.
Ends were running at him.
Well,
big guys were running at him.
You gotta make that throw. That was but he also has to make the catch.
He's young.
That ball was in his hand.
Given the entire context of the situation, bro, you have you have to make that catch. Period. Like throw.
I get it.
I get it too.
It was still a bad throw, though. Can we not agree it was a bad throw?
It was a throw to get him the first down and out of bounds. Like if he would have caught
there
it,
was nobody in front of him.
I was
Nobody.
for the
If he
ball.
would have caught
I
it,
think
if he threw the ball in front of
it
him,
was a touchdown.
yeah, if he threw the ball in front of him, that's a touchdown.
nah,
No.
I think momentum
Regardless,
would.
if he
Nah, I
catches
think
it or if
momentum
it's in
would
front
have
of
took
him,
him
it's a touchdown.
down.
No, he wasn't that far out.
Yeah, I think he could. He probably would have caught it. Could have
He
reached
could
to
have
the
definitely
pylon.
reached. It was a touchdown.
Yeah.
It was a touchdown. If he caught it was a touchdown. 100%.
But it was behind him. If it's behind him, he's getting caught. If he
Right,
got
it
to
was a
turn
first
around like
down.
this
It was
and
a
catch
first
it, like
down,
yeah,
though.
you're right.
It would have
You're
been a
right.
first down.
But you gotta put your. I'm not gonna go too hard on him about him.
He got hit, but
he
he should have caught it.
You're right. He should have caught it. He should have caught it. No excuses there. No excuses.
Your number one graphic.
Sam Howell will get sacked the most in the NFL by himself.
Yeah, I'm buying because the offensive line is so
I think
bad.
he is already the most sacked quarterback. So I think
Yeah,
he's gonna
Lamar
keep
was
that.
pretty clean this weekend.
He's gonna keep that title. Devontae Adams will not be a Raider next season by herself.
Oh, buy next season, but this season sell. Next season buy.
I am selling. I think he's going to stay in Las Vegas. I think he likes to be there and just not the Raiders, just the area. He likes to be there. He's close to home. I think he's going to stay there, try and make it work, see what happens. But I think he's going to stay there for another year.
I don't see it. I heard he's really frustrated.
Yeah, he's going to get over it.
I don't think he's going to. He wants to
He
win.
ain't going nowhere.
Oh, there you go.
They need to get him out of there. It's about to be bad if they don't, but I don't think he's going anywhere, honestly.
TJ Watt is the runaway defensive player of the year by himself. I am selling. It's not runaway. I think it's a close battle between the two that we talked about, and that the one guy that's not here, he said that Myles Garrett is not a top 2 pass rusher, but he's happened to be probably number 1. Joey Bosa has been not. I mean, not Joey. Nick Bosa has not been.
Aiden Hutchinson, get out of here.
Aiden Hutchinson is having a great year. You are right about that. Yeah, right about that. Chubbs had him on. What we had him at?
Sophomore slump.
We had him. We had Aiden Hutchinson at 14.
I didn't say something. I think I said something about Trayvon.
Yeah, we had Aiden Hutchinson at 14. Wayne made us put Myles Garrett at 4.
Yeah, Wayne's trying.
Michael Parsons though, is he still a top 3 pass rusher?
Ravens leading the league in sacks though. See that?
Yeah, we are. Is Michael Parsons right now a top 3 pass rusher in the league?
What's he have right now?
I'm just saying based off games.
I haven't really
it's
seen.
Like games you guys watch, who you watch.
I haven't really seen.
I think they've been scheming very, very well against Michael Parsons lately, honestly.
Our prediction this year was because he was going to play more, down on the line. He was going to get more sacks. He only has 5 this season.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad.
That's the second game.
Top three.
Yeah, but he had 2 games. He didn't get a sack. But then you go to a guy. You go to TJ Watt.
I got TJ. I mean, I got Miles, TJ, and Bosa as my top 3.
You got TJ Watt with 8, right? And then you have Myles Garrett. I don't think he has enough. Well, he has 7.5. 2 forced fumbles, 3 forced fumbles.
He's been killing.
Yeah, he's been doing it. And you go to Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa is underwhelming, man.
He's still there for me.
2.5 sacks.
Oh,
like
nasty.
Yes. Where you been? Where have you been? Hassan Reddick has been playing well too, though. But I guess I think Micah's still there, right? Top 3, or you got Nick? You still got Nick?
He can be top 3.
Okay. Top 3. All right, we'll kick Bosa out of there. Put Garrett. All right, but I think that's it, guys. I think that's it for our episode today. Thank y'all for tuning in, listening, watching, vibing, and checking us out. We appreciate y'all, and we out of here. Okay, where is... Hold on, I gotta let us go. I don't even know where I put the thing, guys. Oh snap!
I just did it. We out.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to do it again? Right? Do.
Hold on. There we go. We out, baby.